Hello, my friends. Hello, hello, hello. How are you all doing today? You're having a great day thus far. Kirk, congrats on being first, my friend. How are you doing today? Ursa, good morning. Let's catch a killer. I really hope we're going to catch the killer today. I really hope so. Chaotic, good day to you. You started just as the last World Cup game on TV finished. How perfect. Tomorrow's first game is at 3:30 a.m. though. Wait, 3:30? Where's it being hosted? Morning, Coleman. Food has been acquired. What did we get? I did not mean to say hello in my previous comment. It was meant to be hello. I was like, I thought you were saying like, hell, that's early. Which, understandable. Very early. Didn't fall asleep until nearly 1 a.m. Got woken up by the cats for food at 4 a.m. Couldn't fall back to sleep. Tuned in to watch the first game of the day at 8 a.m. but managed half an hour before falling in. Gosh, why does it always switch? I hear the music, but you guys don't. I don't know why it always switches on me. Changes my... I don't change this audio setting. I don't know why it does that. Tuned in to watch the first game of the day at 8 a.m. but managed half an hour before falling in and out of sleep and having weird dreams about watching the football that I thought were real. Woke up in time for the second match of the day, though. That's awesome. Football on the brain today. Chaotic team doesn't play till Saturday. Watched New Zealand beat an experienced Norway side, which was cool. Then Ireland unfortunately lost to Australia only from a penalty. England plays Saturday against Haiti. This is supposed to be like a lo-fi playlist, is it not? Oh my gosh, no, this is way too... hang on a second. That's way too much for this this early in the morning. My goodness. All right, that should be better. Hey, Jezraya, how are you doing? And Red and Koro. Hello, everybody. It's someone versus Canada at 3:30 a.m. tomorrow. Like to watch them all if I can. Good morning, everyone. Just popping in to say a quick hello. New job is great. Still learning a lot. I'm running daily tasks my own now. That's awesome, Jezraya. I'm glad it's going well. One-handed typing while I eat. Red, how are you doing today? Hello, beautiful Kirk, and hello, Jezraya. Sup, Looty Magooty. More important question is, how are you? Not more important, but I'm doing all right. Doing all right. I was very disoriented this morning when I woke up. I couldn't. I don't know. I thought it was much earlier than it actually was. I was like, man, it's got to be like 4 o'clock, but my alarm doesn't go off at 4 o'clock. Australia cries. Can we do a quick recap because I couldn't stay the whole time last time because I had to go to work, but I'm off today? I sure can give you an update. Absolutely, I can, Red. Morning, Lady Iron. Hello, everyone. It's very hard. Wait, what's very hard? I know what I said. Hello, Octi. Hello, you lovely pal. Australia is where the World Cup is being held, and co-hosting with New Zealand. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. You said New Zealand did win. Gotcha. Yeah, Australia though. My goodness, that's tough for just about everybody except for like Australia, right? Those times are going to be rough. If it's 3:30 a.m. for you, then it's like what? 10:30 p.m. for me. So you either get up super early if you live in the UK, or you go to bed super late if you're in the US. Granted, that said, like the percentage of people watching from the US is lower than other countries, you know. So you should not plan it around the United States. But I do know, I mean, I know a lot of people that get really into the World Cup too. Like I said, there's just way fewer of them. Yesterday I had a much more productive day at work than I thought I did. And then a few hours after I came home, turns out my second Pokemon bobblehead had showed up while I was gone. Wait, which one did you get, Red? Also, everyone hold that thought. Chair stream while I go get the teapot so I can fill up this coffee mug, all right? All right. There, now it is brewing next to me. Thank goodness. I'm going to need it today. Like I said, I woke up. My alarm goes off at 6:30. And I was like, it's got to be like 4 a.m. Like, I don't know what it was. I just felt so tired and just discombobulated. Wait, what's oh my? At least the England game is like 9:30 a.m. Not too bad. That's not too bad at all. I'd gladly get up for like a morning game. When sometimes we have American football that goes on in London, and those games usually start at about 9:30. And actually, I think my team is going to be in London this year. Let me double check on that. I'm pretty sure the Titans are going to be in London this year. Gotta find out the date. I'm like 99% sure. I just don't know if it's a earlier game or what. Schedule. Which game was that though? Was it Jacksonville? I don't know why. I don't know how to tell here. Okay, maybe I go to. Now I'm really like interested. Does it say where this is at? Yes, there we go. Okay. Right? Yes. Okay. Cleveland Browns, Lucas Oil, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They play. Yeah, it starts at 9:30 a.m. my time. So yeah. Lutz is flashing us with the shirt today. The first was Charizard. The second was a Jolteon. Oh, nice. Jolteon. Jolteon's pretty sick. So yes, Sunday, October 15th. It is 9:30 a.m. my time, but that makes it, you know, what, 2:30 p.m. Chaotix time. But it's in the Tottenham Stadium. Dreamt that a retired footballer who now does commentary was commentating on the game. She wasn't. And the other commentator said she was from Peterborough. Peterborough. She isn't. Then the New Zealand host showed where I struggle. Sorry. Peterborough. Peterborough was on the map. If I just don't say any like actual consonants, I feel like that's was on the map. Put it near to Scotland, which is hundreds of miles away, as we're near London. Then in my dream, I laughed so hard that I screenshot it to post on social media, but couldn't find the photo in my phone. That's a very vivid dream, Chaotic. I had to be in the office this whole week, and I hate it. I forgot how much I hate it here, but it's just one more week. Just one more week. One more week. Just think the person will be trained, and you can be back home in PJs with us, right? Well, and then you're gonna be at Gen Con, so, or I guess you're only attending LootsCon, but same thing. I mean, it's the same thing. Blaze the Charizard and Sparky the Jolteon. When I was very young, my mom had a dog named Sparky. That's the thing. I'm trying to train them so I can just sit here and do nothing. LootsCon. LootsCon and PJs. Wait, you're gonna be in PJs? It's so weird and felt so real, and it wasn't even asleep that long. No more than 2 hours, I woke up to the next game starting. That's really funny, because yeah, that's very I don't want to say mundane, but that's very like realistic. That's a very realistic dream, you know, as opposed to like, oh, you're watching the broadcast and all of a sudden, you know, she started flying away. You know, that would be more like a dream. Hope to get another 4 overtime so I can have a full Pokemon bobblehead team. Hope you mean lingerie. This is about the actual New Zealand versus Norway game. Yeah. I'll wear whatever you want, baby. Well, shoot. There's a button on here for travel packages. How far away is the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium from you, Chaotic? I just click this random button that says travel packages. Oh yeah, I could go for as little as $1,250 dues per person. My goodness. That is the starting price. Dang. I woke up like, what just happened? It's in London. Oh shoot, it does say London here. Okay. The previous screen did not say London. One of London's many teams. Many teams. Dang, how many teams does London have? Like our biggest cities, like New York, for instance, or Los Angeles, they have no more than 2 teams per sport. So, but then again, I mean, I guess if football is like football is the main sport, well, even still, I don't know. Yeah, they have 2 baseball teams, 2 football teams, 2 American football teams, and that's it. 2 basketball teams, right? Am I forgetting a basketball team? I don't know. You have the Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles Clippers. You've got the New York Knicks and they're now the Brooklyn Nets. And then you've got like the New York Mets, New York Yankees, New York Giants, New York Jets for football, Los Angeles Chargers, and the what's the other LA team? I don't even remember anymore. But yeah, it's interesting. Our biggest cities only have 2 sports teams at most. I also don't know the population of London though. Okay, it's about the same size as like it's about 9 million. It's pretty close to New York then. Very close to New York. Hey, potatoes. Hey, how have you been? How are things? Good morning. How are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. 17 teams in London. Wait, 17? Are they all at the highest professional level? Because I guess I didn't include like our I don't know what you wanted to call it, like minor league and stuff like that. Okay, they're not all. Okay, gotcha. Cheers to you, potatoes. How are things? Cheers. We can't afford to someone to assist me, not unless I want a pay cut. Also, there's not enough to justify me needing help. Cries. Also took me 5 tries to spell afford correctly. Brain go burr. We're kind of in the same boat, Ursa. At my company, we hired somebody who I've told this story before. The guy ended up being a fraud. And then when he was fired, they didn't fill the position back up. So this was supposed to be somebody that, like my boss said, we're hiring your minion. So it's not somebody that I technically... Oh, gosh. Also, my mic was clipping pretty bad there. Hopefully it's still kind of bad. I cleaned my desk yesterday, and the duster, it's hard to clean my... it's hard to clean the receiver. I'm like, what is that thing called? It's hard to clean the receiver, because it's just a dust rag like that you wear over your hand basically. And so I ended up turning some of the knobs, I think. Sorry about that. Sorry, the audio would have been very choppy. Tottenham Hotspurs, the Spurs, Arsenal, AFC Wimbledon, Chelsea, Crystal Palace. Is it Barnet? Sutton? Oh my gosh, yeah, that's a lot. I'm gonna guess that's Dagenham and Redgrave. I know it's not Dagenham, right? No, it probably is, honestly. Dagenham. That's what I would say if I was looking at it. I know it's not Tottenham, but say it again. The ones at the highest levels would be Tottenham, Arsenal, Chelsea, and Palace. Gotcha. And AFC Richmond, right? Very busy, so great to see you all too. How are you and how's everyone doing? Doing well, doing really well. Also extremely busy, but it's been a manageable busy for the last little bit of time, which has been good. I've not been feeling overwhelmed, you know. Tottenham. Maybe QPR, but I can't remember where they are these days. I hate when you don't have proper support at work. Yeah, it's tough. It's definitely tough. We've just had our expectations managed since then, which has been good. I mean, I don't have more work to do because the guy ended up being a fraud. I did for a short period of time there because there was a deadline, and I was like, you know, my boss kept asking me, he's like, are we gonna need to push this deadline back? And at first I was like, I mean, yeah, like I don't have, like I'm doing the work of 2 people, you know, But eventually I got really angry and I was like, well, no, everybody knows I'm the lead on this. If I have to tell them that we're delaying, like, I don't want that to look bad on me just because this other dude was a piece of poop, you know? So I just like sucked it up and got the work done. And I was rewarded for that, in fact, which was actually really nice of the company to do. Man, this seems like a smaller cup of coffee today. QPR as well. Hey, Drostics, how are you today? Good morning, Major Magoots. Why do you have a picture of a sad frog on the shelf behind you? Oh, he's not sad. He's not sad. Check it out. Kind of crazy to think I've always been and will continue to be a silly little guy. He's not sad. He's a happy, silly little guy. That will not probably stay on the shelf for forever. But for now, my shelf is pretty barren, so it's been up there. Eventually it'll go on the wall. But yeah, my silly little guy picture. Don't you hate when you accidentally rub your knobs the wrong way? Wait, what? I apologize for myself today. It's only going to get worse. Okay, say it like Daggernum. Daggernum? Loot's logs? Legs? Okay, I was like, wait, Loot's logs? Like Lincoln logs? What would they have called? I guarantee they had to have had something similar to Lincoln logs in the UK, right? But they wouldn't have called them Lincoln logs. What would Lincoln logs be called in the UK? I love it. That's so cute, right? Got some Jack Grealish calves. What are Jack Grealish? Dagenham? Softer R? Huh. And how do you spell it again? Hang on a second. Let me scroll back up. It's spelled like Dagenham. Okay. And you say Dagenham? Okay, I guess I could see that. I could see that based on like how Tottenham and the others are pronounced. At least you're relatively consistent. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I still don't understand it at all, but at least it's consistent. I don't remember ever saying nipple kiss, but I guess you could technically call it that. I accidentally hit my nipple kiss a doorknob while walking through a doorway. Like against a doorknob. You love Lincoln logs though. Got my nephew got Lincoln logs recently. We built for like 3 hours. I was lost in the logs. I haven't seen Lincoln logs in years. Probably over 20 years. Probably 25 years if I had to guess. Hang on a second. Are they easy to purchase? Oh yeah, you can just get them on walmart.com. That's awesome. Do you guys use the term drop in a log? Yeah, I've definitely, I mean, I would assume that's for pooping. That's how I would interpret that. Haven't had Lincoln logs in a while, and I remember putting like a circular, what I call the biscuit piece on one of the rods, and it would swing around, and I accidentally swung a little too hard, and it whacked me right in the inner ankle, and that made me crumble to the floor. Oh, dang. You got to be careful. Some of these children's toys are, seriously, they can be weaponized. Ark, how are you doing today? I was so hype. I would be in your shoes. I have never played Terraria, Ursa. Google image search Jack Grealish calves. All right, hang on a second. Jack Grealish. Oh, okay. That's literally the first thing that comes up in Google. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Hello there. I do have some pretty big calves. I do. I like, there's a picture of him that came up. Well, I assume maybe it's not him, but dude, this guy can feel my pain. I see it. Like his socks are all like sliding down below his calves. This guy feels my pain. You can never wear long socks. They just slide down. So don't even try. Well, thanks, Chaotic. I just saw a gameplay of it. It was called 2D Minecraft. Oh, you have you not played it either, Ursa? I know some people like are just absolutely adore Terraria. Hello there, True Celt. How are you today? How come I never get that kind of enthusiasm? Come on, it's Ark. I watch a Minecrafter play it and wow, it looks difficult. It does look difficult. That's honestly probably one of the reasons why I never actually picked it up. You have to wear long socks when you put on your ankle braces. Yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes you do have to wear long socks. Like if I were to go roller skating, I'd want to wear long socks, but they just aren't comfortable. You can too, Loots. Just get those little sock garters. Look, sock garters. So they just basically get held up. Tie like a tight. I could get overall, like sock overalls, basically. But yeah, it's those sock garters. So tie like a strap above my calf, and then connect the sock to that. Looks like Stardew and Minecraft had a baby. It does, really. Tired AF, left work at midnight. Got to be there again in 20 minutes. Seriously? They got you closing and opening? Just don't. I've been obsessed with Anno 1800. It's so much my kind of game. I've been interested in those. But I've actually not known anybody else that's played them. So that's interesting that you've gotten into them. I did see your name pop up in the Steam like friends list saying you were playing it. How it's a strategy game, or is it like I'm trying to remember now. It's a simulator, isn't it? I've played Terraria. You'd like it, Lutz? I should give it a shot sometime. Ark. Or invent garters to keep your socks up and the straps go over your shoulders. The ultimate old man. Oh, all the way over the shoulders? I was just thinking a strap that's tighter around like the space between the calf and the knee. Loved your reaction to that being the first search option. I just typed in Jack Grealish, and the next like auto-populated response from Google was calves. It's funny. It's a Civ sim. Okay. This isn't opening. We open at 4 a.m. Holy crap, Ark. Dang. Well, still, that's a quick turnaround. Kylery, how are you doing today? Hello. Oh, tell me more, please. Octi. It's freaking warm today. 21 Celsius. 69. Nice. Funny units. Our heat is basically just humid, so it's not a nice 21. I want a cup of tea, but I'm debating it. It's been super humid here, too. This is, in fact, the Flash. It is. So as Ursa says, I'm flashing everybody. But, you know. Oh, friends. Man. That'd be awesome to go to London. Especially for an NFL game. That would be just silly. That would actually be really silly. To make my first ever trip to London be for an American football game. When there's a lot more like culture and history there than American football. I feel like that would be the ultimate just like tourist thing to do though. Also, it's interesting. I typed in population of London just because I was curious. I figured it had to be close to New York. It's actually slightly larger than New York City. But for some reason, the third city they're comparing on this line chart is Paris. Not really sure why, but Paris has about a quarter of the people that New York has. Nander, what's up, my friend? How are you today? Nander, cheers. Appreciate the raid. And Clumsy, welcome in. Cheers. That's what she said, but honestly, difficulty isn't severe. I just love the progression and the decorations, etc. I got all the DLCs, and that game's not particularly new, right? Isn't it like 5+ years old? I would love to show you around London. I'd actually enjoy London again. I'd love to go to the UK to watch a football game, but do you mean American football or football? I assume you mean like soccer football. I'd love to go see buildings older than my country. I've done that before, Octi. I've done that. I was in China and I was on the Great Wall of China, which is very, very eerie, extremely eerie. And not only China, like there were other, not just the Great Wall of China. There was another place in particular called the Temple of Heaven. that one was extremely eerie. And I think I've told this story before, but for some reason there was a very, very minimal guided tour around the place. Other than that, you could kind of just explore, walk around, and then, you know, read all of the pieces of information that they had. It's basically a museum, you know. But I decided to kind of walk around the corner, like around there's an inner wall and an outer wall. Once you come inside the outer wall, you know, there's only one way in and out. But there's an inner wall that doesn't quite go all the way around the complex. I decided to walk around the inner wall, and I found this like sacrificial area where they like had human sacrifices way back. And the feeling I got, for whatever reason, like I said, nobody was over there. It was just me. It was quiet because the wall was kind of blocking some of the sound, and I was like, holy crap, this is very creepy, very eerie, but also I can't look away. Like, it's fascinating. Very strange. So yeah. Oh, you're in the office day. Oh no, Nonder. Be safe. Be safe. All right, Nonder. Thank you so much, my friend. But yeah, that was very creepy, Octi. It was way older than my country. Way older. I mean, they were having human sacrifices in like BC times, you know? Yeah. And I don't know that that building was built in BC necessarily, but that area at least. Welcome back, Clumsy. Hi and bye, Nonder. Football or soccer? That's what I just said. Nonder about to road rage his way to work with Kickstart My Heart at 100. Hey, Ghost. How are you doing today, Ghost? Yeah, I figured you meant soccer on that one, Potatoes. I know all the touristy spots, so I'd be a great tour guide for you. I'm telling you now, if I ever go to London, and I seriously hope I would love to go to London. You're going to be the first person I reach out to. You can call it by its proper name too. Nice to know. Terraria is close to like 10, maybe 15 years. Let me look it up. It's 12 years old. Yeah. So Terraria, let's see, 12 years. Okay, that's about what I would have guessed. I guess I would have thought it was a little bit younger than that. But Anno, I don't remember how old Anno is. Anno 1800 is 2019. Okay, so it's at least a little bit newer than I thought. I said what, 5 years? It's slightly newer. 2019. So new, but not new. Went to Milan with a boyfriend and friends. We saw our first Euro football game, and it's such an incredible experience. I bet it is. Football game history is long. I love it. Now I photograph it. Not on the scale you see on TV, but it's still cool. One day, Chaotic. One day. Need a longer trip too, though. You need to experience Cornwall, Wales, and Scotland. Agreed. Would definitely do that. I should probably clarify that I've seen some of the neat stuff Native Americans have done on this island. That's also older than that's fair. That is older. Yeah. Loots wanders off and finds the royal sacrificial shrine. It was seriously, let me see here. Temple of Heaven. Let me send you this right here. This is what I went and saw. If you're curious, I went and saw this place, Temple of Heaven, when I was in China. Let's see if is there a... Does it mention... It mentions sacrifice, right? It says sacrificial. Let's see. I was curious if it said anything specific, like what it said in the actual museum. But basically, they have this... So it was this... Let me see if I can find the actual picture of the altar that I found that nobody was standing by. Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna be in this gallery here. Hang on one sec. Where'd it go? I have a picture on my phone as well that I could always post in the Discord, but oh, you know what? It's not over. There's not a good picture of it. Well, shoot, we'll stand by. I'm gonna post it in the Discord real quick. It was so eerie. I just have to scroll back to 2018 here on my phone. December 2018. There it is. Okay. Now I just have to find the right pick. We saw Temple of Heaven pretty early on in the trip. There it is. Already found it. Already found it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can see just how empty this place is. It is wild. You've seen Mayan ruins? Okay, Mayan ruins are pretty awesome. Yeah. That'd be sick. Doing good, trying to wake the hell up. I'm with you on that. I want to call in, but I'm far too poor. Oh, Ark, I wish you didn't have to work today. There's a meme Twitter account called Very British Problems, and it joined Threads. They posted a thread saying about things you do at 2 a.m. instead of sleeping, and they listed as Google searching the history of Peterborough Cathedral is one of them. So I replied, as if you chose Peterborough. I can't not say borough. Gosh dang it. Peterborough Cathedral out of all of them. Someone replied back all angry, like, have you even seen it? I went, yeah, I live a 10-minute drive from it. Hey, Spooky. This one's a drive. I love y'all, gang. Too busy of a morning to be this tired. Oh, dang, Spooky. I feel ya. Much love, my friend. I'll be in Aberdeen. It's not pronounced Aberdeen, is it? I'm in Oban. In exactly 1 week. It's not Oban either. I'm just going to assume that none of it is pronounced the way that I think it's spelled. You know, the spelling would be pronounced. All right. Let me share these here. Hopefully I can find them easily. Do I want to do files? Or can I... Okay, all albums. I have a China album. I can probably find it from that. Oh, maybe I don't have a China album on this. Frick me. Okay. Maybe I need to share them later. Oh, wait. No, here it is. Here it is. It was titled something differently than I thought. Okay. Oh, but I don't have all the pictures in this album. Gosh dang it. Son of a gun. I said both right? Oh, my goodness. I feel very accomplished now. You're scheduled 5 hours? Okay, so it's at least a shorter day. Hi and bye, Spooky? Maybe? Funny how he says Scottish names easier than English. Yeah, what does that say about me? You have a great day too, Spooky. How much longer you got? Well, you might be gone already, but how much longer you got on your vacation? I hope it's been awesome so far. I'd like to hear more about it. And yeah, Ark, I'm jealous you met Wes and Kara. Thankfully, I get to meet Wes and Kara soon. Let's test him. Also, I'm aware I just planted doubt in his head. Edinburgh. Although that one's not spelled like the borough from like Peter, you know? Peta. Hell yeah, great people. His little face, he was so happy. Hey, WTF, good morning. I wonder if there's an easy, would there be an easy way I could show you on my computer instead? Or can I, maybe if oh, you know what? I can do this. Duh, Loots. Tap all 6 pics like this, then click the share button, then click Discord. Okay, I didn't do a select multiple. And we're going to post it as seen on stream. Sacrificial altar at the Temple of Heaven in China, specifically in Beijing, but as you can see, I'm all alone and very eerie feeling to be around a human sacrificial. Gosh, why does my phone not sacrificial altar like that? Sending. All right. There you go. You were alone in China? No, I was not alone in China. We went to this tour group went to the Temple of Heaven, and there was a very minimal amount of guidance going on once you actually get into the facility. And as I was saying, there was an outer wall. So the tour group went, the tour guide walked us in through the outer wall, basically kind of just said, all right, now we're here. You know, this is this over there, that, and then you can go in this place if you want to read more about it, like it's a museum, you know? And then that was it. That was it for our guided tour. And other than that, people were just able to wander around at their own leisure. There was an inner wall around the Temple of Heaven, and on the outside of that inner wall was this altar. For whatever reason, nobody was over there. I kind of got a little bit curious because I had seen on a picture in one of the museum things this like sacrificial altar. And I was like, huh, I wonder if that's here. And so I started kind of looking around, and where I thought it was, I didn't see it. But then I was like, oh, you know what? Maybe this wall, maybe it's on the other side of the wall. Like maybe the wall hasn't been here as long as the facility has. Sure enough, it was there. It was very creepy because nobody was around. Nobody. And it was very quiet because the wall was blocking all the sound from people on the other side. Film is in town until Saturday. I also leave town Saturday to go to a wedding in Milwaukee, and just keeps coming and just keeps coming. Dang, spooky. Well, we'll get caught up at some point. For now, enjoy. Enjoy yourself. Why do you keep saying Petter? Isn't that what you guys say? You guys just say everything really fast. Peter? Peterborough? Everything happens so much, right? Send him a list of some Welsh town names. Even I can't say some of those. Oh, I'd never. 5 hours is a short shift. Normally have 7 to 9 hours. It's also like a 3-minute commute. That is good too. Short commute times are definitely valuable. Bing is showing search results for Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones. I was going to say, Americans usually get babysitters. Oh, I definitely needed a babysitter, especially in China. I don't speak any Chinese beyond like ni hao and shi. That's it. I know how to say hello and thank you. That's it. So yeah, and Chinese is not something that you can, like, it does not sound anything like, it's not like Spanish, you know, because like Spanish is a Latin-based language like English is. There are no similarities. So yeah, I absolutely relied on my babysitter. Peterborough. Peter as it's bloody spelt. How long have you known me? I'm laughing at you, but also angry at you. You just say everything fast. Peterborough is what it should be said, but it's Peterborough. And then you say Edinburgh, but that one is spelled a little bit different. And then what was the other one? Tottenham and hang on. Dagenham? I don't remember. I gotta even remember how it was spelled now. Dagenham. Say that again. My new favorite of yours. Dagenham. Them there Dagenham. I'd love to visit. Anyway. Any hoozles. Leicester? Pronounce next Leicester, please. I've been told that one and I've forgotten. Saka, that's how you do it. Yeah, where's Hot Cheeto when we need him? I taught him that one. Gloucester. Leicester? Gloucester. Glaucoma. What did you just say? What the hell did you say to me? He's got to be taking the pee. Where is our English friend Hot Cheeto? WTF? Where is Hot Cheeto? How is Hot Cheeto doing? You've probably seen him recently, right? I hope. I'm sure he knows that one. Which one? That one? What's going on, Crystal? How are you doing today? Later talk, need some coffee real quick. Understandable, Ark. Understandable. I hope your day is I hope your day is swell, my friend. I hope you're able to get some life from the coffee after all. Wait, you taught me that one? Glaucoma? It's spelled kind of like how I don't know, when I see glow, you know, I don't know why glaucoma is the first word that comes there. Hang on. You taught me this one? Glue coaster? Actually, I don't know if you did teach me this one. How do you say that one? Glue coaster. He's trying to annoy me. What do you mean? What do you mean? Listen. I know how to say Yorkshire. Shut up, Liz. What? Wait, that's in Massachusetts? Oh my gosh, I thought we were talking about some sort of like far away place here. All right, where's my text-to-speech at? He's like an annoying little brother. Come on. Come on. I'm on the official website. Why would it not have a quick button here to say how to pronounce? It doesn't make any sense. You have a few annoying little brothers. What? Everyone knows that's a Woosie. Woosie. Woosieshire. For real though, if you did teach me how to pronounce that, it has not been maintained in my brain. How to pronounce. Gloucester? Wait, it is in England? Oh, the one I put in, it came up in Massachusetts. Gloucester? I don't remember that being taught at all. Not even remotely. You have one too? You have Twin Cities. It's like Second Earth. Is that what that movie is? Second Earth? Another Earth. Okay. If you guys have not, if you haven't seen Another Earth, good sci-fi movie. I guess having two cities of the same name made me think of that. But wait, is that right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, definitely. It's got Britt Marling in it, from the OA. Also a suburb in Canada. As I said, it's New England, right? That's true. Gloucester. How does that make any sense? How does that make any sense? I think Glue Coaster sounds a lot better. I don't know. It's just a matter of opinion, I guess. That's your opinion. Anyway, well, friends, should we play some Killer Frequency? I have a feeling the game is going to be very short, and if it is, we can always just drop back out and do some more chatting. I mean, I say that to my boyfriend to bug him. Wait, what do you say? Glue Coaster, where the horses go to have fun. Exactly. Oh, wait, no. Glucester? Glucester? No, not the horses. Let's not bring that up again. Poor innocent Loots. That's seriously so freaking sad. Favorite word here is I'm just gonna say penis. All right. Favorite word here is penis. It translates to tires, like for a car, but good luck pronouncing it in English without laughing. Yeah. So how do you say noose? Would you say it noose? Is the P silent? Noose? Did this open? I don't think it did. There it goes. Pinus. Okay. Pinus. It's like quizás in Spanish. And it's just, which means perhaps. Quizás? Of course, I learned that. I mean, I learned that in Spanish class, but I really like maintained it like in my brain thanks to Michael Bay's 2007 blockbuster Transformers featuring Shia LaBeouf. So you see signs that say Forte Pinus. Strong tires, I die every time. Nice. Newsletter I do monthly has a resident whose last name is Capinas. I laugh like the 5-year-old I am every time I see it. Yeah. On a less funny, but I mean funny, but only funny because it's unfortunate, not funny because of the connotation. There is like some famous person in Ohio. And I don't honestly, I'm sure like some historical person in Ohio was named like Tom Raper. And I'm like, gosh, dang. All I'm saying is I don't care how famous my father was. Like, he could do all the good in the world. I'm still changing my last name. I'm not keeping that name. Not for any dollar amount. Anyway, let me hit this continue button, and then I'm going to bring you guys in. Also, I got to kill the music here. All right. Oh, right. Okay, this was the jazz hands person, I think. I'm like, are you keeping secrets? I always wonder when I see those type of surnames, who would ever want to legally keep that? I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Getting down and flirty with a jazz queen. Oh, that's right. I did say, I did flirt a little bit. How the heck were you alone at that temple, Loots? Only the altar. The temple was very busy. For some reason, though, like I said, there was an inner wall that went around the temple, and nobody ventured beyond that for whatever reason. The only reason I went back there, I think, was because we were about to leave, and so we were kind of waiting for people to gather up in between the walls, and I was like, I wonder what's around here. And it ran through my brain. I was like, I wonder if that altar is back here. And it was. But it was far enough around the corner that like I couldn't see anybody back behind me. And it was a circular wall. It was, I don't know. Yeah, I would like to go back just to see and like just to see if anybody else even goes over there. Maybe it was just a weird day. I don't know. But like I said, the temple itself was not deserted. It was just the altar area. It was kind of in a secluded spot of the compound. And for whatever reason, people didn't think to go back there. There was nothing saying I couldn't go back there. There were no ropes or anything like that. I think you were allowed to, but because it wasn't guided, nobody was telling anybody to go there. And it was kind of off the beaten path, if you will. Small town near me that's called Pau Grande, which loosely translated means big stick, but Pau is also you say peen, so in English it would be big peen. I like that. I think the one I'm supposed to say is, are you keeping secrets? So we're having a little flirt session here, but also I'm trying to appeal to the woman who found the body of this. It was this 18-year-old who passed away a long time ago. Under mysterious circumstances, we're finding that it's a cover-up. It's been covered up by both the local coroner and a number of citizens. So here we go. Are you keeping secrets?
Have you had to keep quiet about anything? Any secrets you've had to keep?
What would I have to keep quiet about?
I don't know. I mean, could be that you've seen something or heard something.
I never saw anything. And even if I did, what would that matter? And it was years ago.
You okay? Really hope one day to get to travel to Poland for a bit in my life. I don't know what the percentage is, but my background comes from Poland than anywhere else. I'd love to say I've taken the time to see where my family came from. I'm the same way, Crystal. My Oma, my grandmother, was born and lived in Germany until she was young and emigrated to the U.S. I would like to go to like her hometown. I've never really felt much of a connection to like my German roots, but like I said, I'm only like my Oma is a first generation US citizen, you know? That'd be really cool. I miss Peachy. Wait, what happened to Peachy? I think Peachy's just been busy is all. In the title when it says for the final time, does that doesn't mean like the final time it'll take to beat this game, right? Because not going to lie, that scared me for a second. Wait, what do you mean? You just mean like, oh, you mean in my stream title when I say the final time? I mean, I think I'm gonna finish the game today. Yeah, not final time of me streaming. No. You lived in Heidelberg? Heidelberg? She's a missing stream and I miss her. Feel the same about South Korea? Have you so you've never been? You've never been to South Korea? South Korea would honestly be very, very cool. Very pretty. You're German? Just playing back with tea.
Sandra, are you okay?
It was years ago.
We know, Sandra.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life.
Oh, we got her to tell.
After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
Sure, I understand. Stream title said you're live with Loots, then parentheses says for the final time. Yeah, I think it just because of this game. That was my what I should have done if I were hosting a radio station. I think my answering the phone would say you're live with Loots. So that's all. Yeah, it's not my final stream. Your parents were stationed there. Nice. Never been. I'm afraid to go because I've heard they're very judgmental about looks, and I'm so not the ideal Korean looks-wise. Korean men? My grandma was half Indian, born to an Indian woman and a British soldier, so I'd like to go there, but I'm too white and I don't think I could handle the heat. To India? India would also be... I feel like I would be overwhelmed, kind of in the same way I was overwhelmed when I went to China. Just so many people. So many people. I mean, it's hard to imagine when you go to New York City and you feel like overwhelmed, and then you find out that like Beijing and Shanghai are like 3 times bigger than New York City. You could fit 3 New Yorks inside of each of those. It's like it's shocking.
Sure, I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet, and everything would be okay.
Who was he? Want to go to northern India and see the Buddhist temples? Yeah, there'd be some amazing architecture. I realize now that it wasn't that deep, but I was like prepared to be like, I just joined this community. I love all of you too much. Don't worry, Red. Don't worry, Red. I seriously appreciate that, my friend. Same with when I went to Rio, or when I came to Rio. It's just an insane amount of people. I think like 11 million in just Rio, and that's inside of a very small space. Yeah, because, I mean, they just build up, right? Once it gets too packed, you just have to start building up. West Bengal region. Man.
Sandra, who was he?
He said if I told everyone I found the kid in the reservoir instead of the river, I'm sorry. I can't do this.
Did I lose?
And she's gone.
Did I fail?
I don't think that could have gone any better.
Okay.
You truly did great, Forrest.
Well, folks, if
Thank
anyone
goodness.
out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing. We've got a call waiting just this second.
All right. The favela are built up like the side the side of mountains. You should have seen me this week.
Call her
Lutz
on
took off
line
for
1.
vacation. At night, it looks really cool because in the distance, the mountains are black, but it looks like they're covered in stars. Yeah, I bet that would look really pretty. Too late, Jazz Queen. You already gave us info. Fist bump. I also really don't like Indian food, so I'd probably starve unless I found some Western food. Oh, gosh. Indian food is so freaking good, though.
We have
it's
a
so
call
good.
waiting.
Watched a video on YouTube a long time back now about how accents and how people talk, how the way they say things is largely a product of where they're from, their heritage, and the history of migration that makes up their background. The 3-part series on YouTube I really loved. It's quite fascinating. It would be fascinating. Yeah, like I've talked about my accent before and how to me it's just all I hear is vocal fry, but yeah, it is pretty interesting. And like not that other accents don't also have vocal fry. It's just I feel like that's what. Yeah, I don't know. I like other food, just not Indian. Interesting. Yeah, Indian food is so good. UK has some of the best Indian food. It does?
Hey, Big Shot.
Why does the UK have some of the best Indian food? Why the UK specifically? Chicken tikka masala pizza. Someone mentioned it earlier this week, and now I want it. Oh, fusion pizzas are very cool. There's a fusion pizza place that I've been recommended to, and I still have not been to it. As a person who's 1/8 Indian, I'm a terrible one.
The line's lit up. I need to take the call.
I know, Forrest. I know. We're talking about pizza here. All right. First at 9:07 a.m. Eastern. Hey, Ursa, look who it is. Peachy. All our soldiers married the women there and brought them here like my great granddad. Probably because they owned India for a long time.
Caller
It's me.
waiting, Forrest.
I summoned Peachy. Yeah, Ursa was just talking about you, Peachy.
Welcome to 189.16 The Scream with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I
This is
know
Ponty,
this
isn't it?
really out of the blue with everything happening tonight. But I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
You want to do that now? Really?
Why? Of course now. It's his birthday. I won't have a chance to do it again until next year.
May as well, Forrest.
His name
Fine.
is
What's his
Ponty
name?
of Ponty's
Thank
Pizza.
you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my God damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Putney's Pizza. Starting at
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us! God damn it, Peggy. This is your fault.
My fault?
I said I didn't want to do it.
Don't blame me because Brian Ponty can't control himself.
Ah.
Don't worry. We've already got another caller on the line. Just pick it up, okay?
Maybe. I thought my ears were burning. Morning, Ursa and Chaotic and Red. Could be wrong, but I heard somewhere that curry originated
Hit
in
the
Scotland.
button. We have a caller.
Did we ever figure out who the killer is? We have not yet. We know it's not Clive. Can't be bothered to fact check. I had every intention of coming here yesterday, but as soon as I pulled in my drive after getting my coffee, my mom and dad called and asked if I wanted to meet them for breakfast. Couldn't pass up free food? Heck no. OMG, Mystique nearly dunked her tail in my tea. Ugh.
I have a caller waiting.
Would you have... I mean, I've heard a rumor that Brits can't let any good tea go to waste, so would you have had to have, like, sucked her tail to get the tea off of it? Is that, like... I'm pretty sure that's the law. For example, one of the things the video also spoke of outside accent itself was the inflection in one's voice and why someone might tend to sound as though they are asking
Call
a question
waiting.
more often
Better
than not.
take it. They
As
might
someone who
need
grew
our
up
help.
outside the area that the world the person is from. Peachy's brought that up about the Canadian rise. Yeah, calm down, Forrest. What happened is he keep getting tricked into letting people do ads on the phone line. Yeah, just one guy. To be fair, Ursa, so would I. I'd still drink it. I wouldn't have sucked her tail. Jeez, Loots. Mystique is now your kit tea. Amazing.
This is 189.16 The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash. You're on the air, caller.
Somebody
Caller.
laughing, right? Hard to hear.
Ponty?
Ponty's Pizza always delivers. Come rain or sleet or Westlake Man will be there.
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
Angry breathing sounds. Oh my gosh.
Forrest?
I hope the Whistling Man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Jesus, Forrest?
Sorry, that was...
What if Ponty's the
that was
killer?
too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry about him anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
It's gonna be Ponty again. I just know it. I just know it. Was I missed or what? Of course. Listen, I had a friend call me once. He thought I was laughing until he realized I was crying. I felt like such a dick.
We have a call waiting.
Oh gosh. Why don't you just get him arrested? He hasn't done anything illegal yet. Sup, Kirk? Kirk rules. Peachy. Peggy sucks butt. I freaking hate her. I feel like Peggy and Forrest might end up doing it though at some point.
I suppose I should take this call.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Peggy could do a
Moving
killer
along.
ooh, I bet.
I'd like to welcome another caller to
Sucks
189.16
butt.
The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. Who may I say is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
It's Dawn.
Dawn? We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
We had a deal, Dawn. You're just jealous of that curly hair of hers. I swear, were I Forrest, I'd probably do anything I could to put my fist through that guy's face, right?
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
I think so. He must have heard me.
I don't trust Dawn one bit.
Helping? You didn't exactly help.
Maybe I've been helping more than you know. I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next after Chuck.
Uh-oh,
What
Chuck.
happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Use a key?
Don't you have a key to get in?
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic.
She's in danger of ordering Ponty's pizza.
I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
That was
Sound really carries at night. Shit.
that was a train. Do we have a train track on this map? I bet the code is 5555. It probably is. I mean, I would set that. Dawn. Okay. Hang on. Do we see any train tracks? I also don't really see a... Oh, yeah. The yellow is train tracks. Okay, and where did she say she lived? Is Dawn lying here?
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window. This night can't get any... The Whistling Man. He's coming down the street. I don't think he's seen me yet. Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system, or I'm gonna die.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the Whistling Man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Don.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
All right, folks. Here's a little
This
tune
is
for you
super
all
sus.
to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. Hope you enjoy this one as much as I do. You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
She's trying to get into
Forrest, was it
kill
just
someone.
me, or was
Something
there
like that.
Something...
Yeah, it wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what. We have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who. But to help someone.
Yeah. That note, I remember picking it up in that maze downstairs.
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
She says she's locked. See, here are the Woodside apartment. I couldn't remember the name of it. The train tracks, though, are the yellow. You guys heard that train go by. There is no way. There ain't no way. Look, she's all the way over here. I don't believe it. Are you near the train tracks? Let's see. Where is KFAM? I actually don't know where the radio station is. See? Oh yeah, it's right here in red. It's right here in the center. So no, I'm not near radio. I'm not near train tracks. Pullman. Hey, Crumble, how are you today? I still think it might be Jeannie. You think so, Red? Ages away yet due to the events that started in 2020. The next World Cup is only 3 years away, not 4. And as I said, it's being spread across North America. So I'm going to take time to come see you between games. Whereabouts is it? Speaking of, we were talking about painting the 2 main doors of the house. I was looking at getting those keypad entry systems. Are they connected, or is it just like a lock that you can put on your door? Because we have one where you can put in a number. Really nice, not having to carry a key around. I need to get the one in the garage area fixed though, because right now there's supposed to be one for the garage, but it doesn't work. All right, we're gonna go back down to the basement. Clive had installed one of these security systems. Was it through here? Yes. Okay, and I put all of the papers up here. Not that one. Not that one.
Order delivery form.
There it is. Oh! Kirk! Kirk, my man! Appreciate that. Thanks so much for gifting the sub to Crumble. Cheers to you. Cheers. Hey, Professor. Congrats on being first. We do have the same security system, yeah. Radio tracks and train waves. Sounds like a Fall Out Boy song. It really does, yeah. You're working, unfortunately. Just making a trike batch of this dang churro. Wait, is that a triple batch? Of this dang churro cookie dough? Wait. Hang on. Is churro this week? Is churro this week, Crumble? Churro is this week? Wait, okay, hang on. What time does Crumble open? Is Crumble open right now? You guys do not understand. This churro cookie, 8 a.m. right, but seriously, you guys, seriously, this cookie is so freaking good. All right, this cookie is so good. I am making my way to a Crumble Cookies like at my earliest possible convenience. Oh my gosh. I'm extremely glad that Kirk gifted the sub to Crumble as well. That information alone is worth many subs. Better post pics in the Discord. Oh my goodness. I have friends in Atlanta and Kansas and family in Vancouver, so accommodation is sorted for those. Gotcha. Okay. You come into Boston? You got a spare room? Depends where England plays. You never know. I don't live in Boston, about 30 miles outside. Probably for the best though, right? Isn't Boston pretty tricky to get around and through? Who gave this man control of his Stream Deck? Is it Steam Deck or Stream? Stream. It is Stream. A Steam Deck is a portable video game console. You're on the website right now. One of the greatest things I've ever seen. I'm not kidding though, you guys. Like I'm buying multiple of this cookie. It is I think it's served warm, but I don't even care. I'll buy multiple. I'll eat one warm and then I'll like freeze the rest or something. Because the last time I had this it's been a while. About an hour drive away from Toronto, which is close by Canadian standards. That is very close. I'm not going to all the places where games are taking place, just wherever England plays. Gotcha. Okay. Boston's extremely tricky. I've been here for 25 years and still rely on GPS. You're welcome, by the way. I'm very thankful. Definitely going to freeze them. I'm going to get a 12-pack and freeze them. England is probably playing at Gillette Stadium, which is in Foxborough, not in Boston. The cookie that ends stream. I wrote a list of locations for you, prematurely ended the stream. Want me to copy pasta? No, I saw it. I'm pretty sure. It was like at least 3 places, right? You said Kansas, Toronto, and Atlanta, I think. Oh, okay. I didn't see all of those. There's this thing called DoorDash, sinister grin inserted here. But what's the delivery radius? You have to say Toronto. Atlanta, Boston, Dallas, Houston, Kansas again, LA, Miami, New York, New Jersey, Philly, San Fran, Seattle, Guadalajara, Mexico City, Monterey, Toronto, Vancouver. Okay. Krana. Okay, what would be the closest to me? Honestly, it's not very close, but probably Philly. I think Philly would be the closest geographically to me. Because Philly is closer than New York, Boston. Atlanta could be maybe the other closest one. Yeah, it's probably Philly. England won't have a game at all those places. Too early to know yet. There's a Crumble location not far from me. I see many road trips in my future, and also RIP diet. Yeah, you gotta try. You guys gotta try this churro cookie though. The frosting is so good. It's just such a dang good cookie. Like I tried to explain it and I don't know how to explain it very well. Like I had this feeling of nostalgia when I bit into the cookie. But I couldn't place it at all. It tasted like something kind of from my childhood, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it was exactly. So it was like it wasn't just the taste, it was also the feeling. I don't know how to put it. Is there one on the drive from Spooky to LootsCon? I bet there is. Let's see. There definitely is, because there's one on the north side of Indianapolis. Well, at least a couple. That was the one. I went to one on the north side of Indianapolis when I first had the cookie, actually. Gillette Stadium, yeah, so that's in Foxborough. So, I mean, Boston, it's easier to say. I guess more people would know where Boston is. But yeah, that's where the New England Patriots play. There's a couple around me. Getting excited for is I've only been to World Cup friendlies and warm-ups in England. That is very cool, Chaotic. Should be won by Spooky too. I believe that. Yeah. They're popping up. And there's actually several like brand new ones here around me. Like ones that have been opened up within the last year. All right. Well, it's going to be hard to focus now, but I guess I have to. There's a killer on the loose. Of course, if I eat enough cookies, the churro cookie might be the killer. You know what I'm saying? Heart disease and whatnot. All right. Time to ask like goofy roadside stops too, or a giant pistachio or something. That's right. You did say that you like taking very casual paced road trips. I can try to assist, but if you're talking about like Michigan, then definitely ask Peachy or Spooky before me. I've not spent very much time in Michigan. You could stop by the billboard that's in northern Indiana. That says on one side it said Jesus is real, and on the other side it says hell is real. One of the tackiest things I've seen. All right, I have to press for Peggy. Okay, hang on. Let me take a better look at this. So there is one at Woodside. New installation date is the 17th of September. So where is she trying to break into? She's either trying to break into Roller Ricky's. Oh, she's trying to break into Roller Ricky's. You guys, Roller Ricky's is right by the train tracks. If I tell her this, she's going to break into Roller Ricky's. Dawn is a freaking liar. Wait a minute. Wasn't there... Oh, yeah, I put hospital, but that was actually somebody who died. Okay. So the gas station is another one? It did say gas station, right? Christine's Gas and Repair. Which is where Chuck Brody was. Right? Yes. Okay. And where's Christine's Gas and Repair? That one already got blown up. It's right there, but it's also close to the train tracks. But Roller Ricky was in trouble, wasn't he? This is really bad. Is there a way that I can suss this out before telling her? Do I have to tell Dawn the code? Foxborough isn't that far from me. If you stayed in Boston, they have a train service out to Foxborough on game days. Your reward will be cookies, but you have to catch a killer first. USA are going to be even more self-confident, but this year is Megan Rapinoe's last one, so she won't be playing in the 2026 World Cup. Who will be the star of the US team by then? Problem in Foxborough is that the surface is artificial. Is most all of soccer played on grass? You could dodge bullets in Detroit. That's always fun. And great for cardio. Wait, hasn't I'm pretty sure that Octi's been to Detroit. I hate artificial pitches, but some teams here are used to it. Not the England team, but some league teams. We have a truck that likes to park in empty lots around my city with a sign that just says Jesus. Blueberry cheesecake cookie and Rocky Road. Crumble, you're killing me. I can get these tomorrow, right? Hell is real. We call it, oh wait, hell is real. We call it Panama City, Florida. I was like, wait, what did Kel do? Dawn, that freaking liar. We all knew Dawn was sus. Yeah. There's also a Hell, Michigan. That's true. That is true. Okay. So yes, I think we've got it here. The killer went after Chuck Brody, and it just so happens that there was this here. This security system installed at Christine's Gas and Repair. We haven't heard anything about the hospital. But one was starting Clive was going to install our system here at KFAM. Not sure though. Okay, require new parts for Woodside Apartments. So, wait a minute. Who? Okay, Jamie. Jamie was the employee. This was on the 2nd, so this was just yesterday. Huh, okay. Either way, Woodside Apartments is all the way over here. We're not here in the train. Roller Ricky's is by the train. All right.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Nothing by way of key codes.
I see.
Oh, wait, I have to... Okay.
Any ideas, Peggy?
Dawn says she's stuck outside the Woodside Apartments with the whistling man nearby. She's locked out because of some new security system.
Yeah, the Starling 4000.
Right. And we had the same security system delivered here.
Mm-hmm.
Clive was going to install it, so check the basement. I'd guess that's where Clive would have stuff like that.
Thanks, Peggy.
No problem. Don't take too long.
Okay, so I didn't find exactly what I needed to. I think I'll need that, but that wasn't the piece that I needed to progress. Used to work in Detroit many years ago. Oh, you've been through Detroit. Gotcha. Okay. She didn't see me? Rude. Grass is the normal surface. Gotcha. We have a dildo in Canada. I think that's much cooler. Lower league teams tend to have 3G pitches. Wait, what's 3G? The Peterborough training ground is 3G, but both the men's and women's team play on grass. Okay. I guess I have to go back down to the basement. Clive is dead? Well, we think Clive is dead. We don't have proof. Clive was going to install the system. So wait, is there going to be something new down here? Still nothing in those. I assume if I do find it... Wait, what does that say? Hosted by Kurt. Wait, Forrest, I took over for some guy named Kurt. Okay, could that be of note? All right, I looked through all of... Okay, I can't reach Peggy from down here. Okay. I still have to find a key code. Could it be in this creepy basement? Maybe back in the very back? Was there an evidence that I missed? Is this a thing? You can till Saturday. Blueberry cheesecake is your all-time fave. I should try that one too then. I've not tried that. That almost looked like a 69 there, didn't it? I don't know. When I see a smaller version of it, it doesn't look like 69. But when I see it like on my full screen, kind of looks like 69. Wait, you're seeing Barbie tonight? Noise. Really hard to get off. Wait, what? 3G stands for third generation synthetic surface, which consists of 3 elements: synthetic turf, sand infill, and rubber infill. Okay, gotcha. I wonder how that differs. Wait, what's going on with this window up here? Are those supposed to be coverings, or is that glass broken? Where do I got to search for this key code? Does Barbie come out tonight? Is it? I guess it does, doesn't it? Is there a midnight release? I wear white Adidas trainers. Really need to stop because I'm at the training ground. I get black muck all over my trainers. It's the rubber, but it's really fine. So it's real. Okay, so that's definitely different then. That's definitely different. Like the synthetic turfs that that NFL players play on, it's not that fine of granules. The rubber is wouldn't get on your shoes. It could get in like you're in your shoes, but it wouldn't get like it wouldn't be able to cover your shoes. Okay. Maybe was there another door that was locked or anything? I'm looking for a 6-digit key. Could it be in Clive's, like, scary room? You're going tonight too? Yay. Yay, we can fangirl. What are you and Coro going together? Cora and Coleman date night? It's finally happening. Could it be in his scary room? I don't see anything here. Search for info on the Starling 4000 security system and the Woodside apartments. Okay. It's Barbenheimer weekend? Wait, do they both come out? There's a showtime at 3:45 today? Oh, really? I don't know if they do midnight releases anymore, Peachy. I'm not sure. Ball bounce is different too? I believe, yeah. I believe that. Yeah, the ball, I feel like a ball would bounce like really, feels like a little plastic. I don't like it versus grass. I feel like a ball would bounce because the rubbers are in it are pretty, what kind of bug is that? Are pretty significant. I feel like the ball would bounce pretty high off of it. Was there anything on the K-Fam poster? I'm not sure. Wait, was that in the scary room? No, that wasn't in the scary room. That was in the regular, like in here, right? This one here? If I were hiding stuff, I'd put it in the vent. In the vent, huh? Well, since I didn't get another key, I just assumed I'd have to... Well, maybe I should try another. There was another locked door, I remember for sure. It wasn't down here, though. It was around this corner. Was this?
So many locked doors, so few keys.
It's not open. Okay, let me go back up. We'll see if Peggy has another clue, or I can see if she slid me another key. Most of my midnight movies were Marvel. Probably Harry Potter for me. Back in the day. Okay. How do I tell Peggy that I don't think she's actually at Woodside Apartments?
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Nothing by way of key codes.
I see.
I'll go back and look again.
Don't be too long.
Okay. I wondered if he'd say anything else.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
Nothing by way of key codes.
I see.
Any ideas, Peggy?
Dawn says she's stuck outside the Woodside Apartments with the whistling man nearby. She's locked out because of some new security system.
Yeah, the Starling 4000.
Right. And we had the same security system delivered here. Clive was going to install it, so check the basement. I'd guess that's where Clive would have stuff like that.
Thanks, Peggy.
No problem. Don't take too long.
I have an idea. I have a couple ideas. Did you find the box for the security system? I don't think so. I never looked on the back of that. Okay. All right, there's one other thing. I think there were 6 tapes, weren't there? AKA 6 photos. Maybe I need to look at those more closely. Also, okay, I don't know how deep this game goes. But what if I took those photos into Clive's, like, photo room? Would the red light make a number show up or anything like that? I don't know. Yeah, 6-digit code, 6 photos. Exactly, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Could that be anything? I don't see a number there. Loot, you clever magoots. I don't know. I don't know if the game would be that deep, but let's try. Let's try it. His room looks like a photo processing room, and he's got photos up in it and all that, so maybe. It does. I mean, the light actually does impact the photo, but it doesn't seem to have any sort of real connection here. Young naive Loots. No help, Peggy. Yeah, old enough to remember when Loots thought this game would be over in 15 minutes a day. That is very, very naive, Loots. I didn't expect Dawn to call back with like this kind of puzzle here. Also, I feel like we've already sussed her out, but we still have to help her anyway. Kind of sketchy. All of my Midnighters were either Twilight or Harry Potter. Saw Asteroid City was very odd but interesting and visually beautiful. Would you recommend it overall? Which vent? Which vent did you mean, Ursa? Technically do 3-day early releases now. Jeez. I'm going at 6:55. It makes me laugh how Americans say Adidas. Adidas? Is that what you guys say? There was a vent somewhere or something, or maybe I just haven't looked through this like maze well enough. I feel like, wait a minute, what's this?
Starling 4000 user manual.
Was this even here?
Ah, these codes should come in handy.
Well, I found it. Okay. Wasn't really hidden. Nar. Adidas. Adidas? Short A. Adidas? Well, I found it, which is cool. But, okay, so I think the other piece of info then is just tells us that Dawn is lying. I think that's all it really is. Just proves that she's lying. So I wonder if I have the, if I'll have the option to say, no, Dawn, we're not giving you the key. Hidden in plain sight obs. Yeah, I wonder if this was actually there before. I don't know. It's possible it was. Nice. I'm sure that record is playing really great right now. Okay. Would recommend it, but it's many layers deep. Let's see. I was 13 turning 14 6 months later. Snuck out as a teen to a midnight showing a Space Jam. Got told off by my mom the next day. Bless your heart, Coral. Me with all the Twilight movies. Amazing. I'm trying to think though, what other I did see The Dark Knight at midnight. That was a pretty awesome experience as well. All right, I'm gonna actually read this closer first before I buzz Peggy. Important. When entering codes and commands, sequential key depressions must be moved within 4 to 5 seconds of one another. If 4 to 5 seconds elapse without a key depression, the entry will be aborted and must be repeated from its beginning. Be sure to observe this precaution when performing any of the procedures in this manual. If you make a mistake while entering a security code, stop, press the star, then start over. If you stop in the middle while entering a code and then immediately start the entry over, an erroneous code might be entered. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Oop. Okay. Press the start and the start. If you stop in the middle while entering a code and then immediately start the entry over. Yeah, it should be okay. All right. So factory access codes introduction. Our state-of-the-art security system uses a 6-digit code system. Simply enter the code into the keypad and feel total peace of mind. The Starling Security Alarm System 4000 comes with a range of features. The default codes for these features are listed below. Note, please change these codes immediately to prevent unwanted entry. Access codes. There's a maintenance call code. Oh, okay. Oh, I see now. We get a couple different options. So there's a maintenance call, which I'm not sure what that would be, what that would really entail, but there's an alarm test, which will set off all security measures, which I think is the code I'm going to have to give Dawn. There's also an alarm test deactivation and an entry code. Yeah, we're going to set off the alarm because this is definitely, she's trying to get Roller Ricky right now. All right, so the alarm is 191519.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's got a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
No. No need. We're not going to give Roller Ricky a call. We're just going to set off the alarm instead. Because, again, it's not actually installed at Woodside Apartments, so she's lying. Plus, there's no train there. There's no train there. And I think if we call, it might tip off Dawn.
Just put me through to Dawn. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay.
Set off the alarm, yes.
If you say so. When you're ready, shut the music off.
I'm not ready yet. Let's see. I'm still adamant that The Life Aquatic was the best Wes Anderson film.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
My phone lit up, but I didn't see it and can't be bothered to lean forward to reach it. I think it was, I think it was in 6th grade where I made an Adidas shirt in school and wrote out, "All day I dream about sex," using the first letters of Adidas. I got into much trouble. Amazing. That was me that said that about Space Jam. Koro. Got Koro on the brain. Wait, Koro.
Okay, Forrest.
Did
shut
I say
the music
Koro?
off.
I knew you said that, Chaotic. If I said Koro, I didn't mean to. Can't see the stream. Saber decided that directly in front of me was a great place to have a wash. Naturally, yeah.
When you're ready, shut the music off.
Aluminum is a big one for me with our English friends. I had to explain to my English friend that in no way does aluminum have many aluminium in the word for him to pronounce the word how he does, and how he suddenly understood why I think it's
Forrest,
funny.
shut the music
They said
off.
they started the English language and yet they pronounce things in a way that at times clearly makes no sense. He agrees heavily with me about that particular word. Shut up, Peggy. Streamer's trying to catch up on
Time
chat.
to turn the music off.
Peggy, I know.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Whenever I'm ready, really? Well, I'm not ready. You gonna badger me? Oh, maybe she won't badger me. I should have just turned off the music. Can we shut Peggy off? Good God. Peggy is very extra. Yeah, it's like every 5 seconds. Oh, Forrest, in case you forgot, when I said it 5 seconds earlier. Here we go.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Scream.
Oh, shoot. I got to create a save just in case just in case we're wrong about Dawn. I don't think we are. Because here's the thing. Dawn told me about the record, right? I went outside and the killer was watching me. Right after Dawn told me about the record being outside. Didn't do anything, just watched me. Right?
Oh, thank God you're back. I've been so afraid. What's the code to the gate?
All right, here we go. Alarm test activation code 191519.
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest.
Lots of footsteps heard coming.
Son of a
bitch! Ah!
Cry of fury.
Is she?
That sounded like a gun.
Stay out!
See?
Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring!
Let's go.
Don't ever come back here again! I'm calling the
It
cops!
was Ricky
Thank
that shot the
God.
gun.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him! That was the whistling man! The alarm gave me just enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know? Listen, man, I'm heading back inside.
This dude
Gonna
went full
barricade that
Rambo
window.
because he had to protect
My
his
man,
dog.
thank
Mad
you.
respect.
You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek. Here's some music while we process what just happened.
Oh, I know what music to play.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
This is not a dog dies game. It is not. She is very unhelpful. Just in case you forget they have buttholes, they want to make sure to remind you. Make things fun usually by jokingly complaining about the fact that Peggy never shuts up. Yeah, go Ricky. Yes, Ricky. Don't I know it? He shoves it in my face all the time. Ricky, don't lose that number. I get it right in the eye if I don't get out of bed to feed her. Loots, I never get tired of it. Me either. Me either. Yeah, I worked out a while ago. I'm gonna say I had my suspicions.
I had my suspicions.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it.
Because it's not an option in the
She
game,
called
Peggy.
up.
All right?
You spoke to her multiple times.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
I thought she was just regular Gallows Creek Strange.
Really, Forrest? Why do you think she requested that song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
That's right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
It was
I
a
guess I should
diversion.
make an announcement. We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music
Maybe?
and you
I
can
don't
make
know.
the announcement.
Because you were also sus, Peggy, right? Peggy says it so incredulously, like women can't whistle or kill people, right?
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
She really likes it when I shut the music off, but I don't.
Okay, you're live in 3, 2...
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. That's honestly probably true. We're neighbors, look out for each other and stay safe. You can't... Oh, wait a minute. Is this going to be an important announcement here? I can't go spreading chaos, though. New film, White Girls Can't Whistle. He likes to touch me at all times when I'm not paying attention. He will walk past me and brush himself against my face and then just stop right as his butthole reaches mine naturally.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe. The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
Do not trust anyone called Dawn.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911. Hopefully, our next caller can
Trust
help
no
shed
one.
some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
Maybe it's Dawn spelled backwards. Nuad? Be on the lookout for anyone named Nuad. All right? French teacher in school was called Dawn. She was lovely. My bus driver's name
Big Shot,
when I
hit the
was
button and
young.
Take the call.
She was named Dawn. My middle sister's name is Dawn, or my sister's middle name is Dawn. I read that out of order. Used to go out with a girl named Dawn. Can confirm. All right, here we go. Do I have yeah, I should have enough time for this call.
You're through to Forrest Nash on 189.16, The Scream.
Hey, man.
Murphy?
Damn straight.
What's going on, Murphy? You in danger again?
Nah, man. I've just been listening to the show here at home. And since you asked folks to call in if they could help out, well, I'm calling. I don't know if I can say as much as other folks have, but I figure I wouldn't be a good role model to Fernando if I didn't try to help, you know?
You're a good father, Murphy.
Absolutely. Fernando's a lucky kid.
Oh, thanks. So, what do you want to know?
Well, what can you tell us?
I don't know, really.
All right. Well, do you know anything about the death of George Barrow?
Absolutely nothing.
Okay. What about the killer herself?
Herself? Man, I didn't get my ass kicked by a lady. The man I went toe-to-toe with was a man.
You heard the last call, right, Murphy?
Yep.
So you know it's a woman, and you were trained by a VHS, Murphy.
I know, but... Man, how could it have been a
I think there
woman
might be
under that
multiple.
mask?
Let's just move on. Do you know
Somebody had
anything
mentioned that
about
in
the
chat
history
before.
Of the Whistling Man?
No, sir. Tonight's the first time I ever heard of him.
What?
I moved here 3 years ago, man.
I love this though, Murphy.
What do you want from me?
So Murphy called in because he wanted to help, but he has nothing that he can do to help. It's just, we all know people like that, right? So funny. Only Dawn I know washes my dishes. True, I don't know any human Dawns. True confessions time. Shut up, Peggy. No one asked you. Yeah, it did just say appreciate, didn't it?
Hey, man, no worries. Just thank you for trying.
Right. Sorry I couldn't help y'all more, man. Now, if you'd have asked me about gators...
Forrest, we have a call coming in.
Gators.
Sorry, Murphy. I think that's all we've got time for right now.
All right. I'll catch y'all with the gator talk later.
He was a little too adamant about it.
Well, folks, that was a bust. But perhaps our next caller has more they can tell us. Let's find out.
Which state has the most Murphys? I'd like to see one in the wild. A Murphy?
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me. My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere. I don't know what to do. Please help me.
Nancy? Where is Nancy Drive at? Nancy Drive is right here. Okay, so possibly in one of these places right here. Okay.
Somebody's been stabbed? Can you tell me what happened?
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person, and they just stabbed him.
Was it a woman? Was it the Whistling Man? We'll ask if it was a woman. Call 911, you dolt. Yeah, we are 911 right now. Peachy, church your DMs. My best mate's been stabbed. I should call the radio DJ. Yeah, 911 is being routed to the radio station for this game. It's a kind of a long story, but basically the 911 dispatcher had to reroute to somebody, and for whatever reason she chose the radio station. I missed all the start. Yeah, there was some poop that went down. So the dispatcher is out of town. What an odd concept. It is a little bit odd. It's pretty cool, though.
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know. They had a mask and wore all black. That's all I know. Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
They left. They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone, then dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" Before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Dispatcher's out of town. Yeah, the dispatcher is out of town. Well, but that was after the sheriff was already killed. Remember, we helped the dispatcher escape, right? I think they need to spend more tax dollars to cover the dispatcher's holiday. The dispatcher is trying to get help from a nearby town. This town is in the town that we're in is in the middle of nowhere. The dispatcher is driving to the other town because all communications to this town were severed, so they just have to drive there. Why we sent the dispatcher, I'm not really sure. I guess because nobody else was qualified. I don't really know. I can try to put the eye, the dot of the eye right in my reticle. Doesn't fit perfectly though. Kind of bothersome. How convenient. What if that was all to set the dispatcher up, set up the dispatcher being the partner? Maybe. How convenient. Chaotic. It's called the willful suspension of disbelief. What is your friend's name?
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
Can you tell us where Jason was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
We'll be
Don't
right
touch
back.
it.
Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Oh, finally, I can hit line 2. Okay. Jason something? Rebecca Allen, Ant Williams, Kim Walker. Okay, it's not somebody on that.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is, well, you know.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first and then finding someone to stabilize him. To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No.
Me neither.
Uh-oh.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who
Maybe
can't
the gator
wait.
dude has a car.
All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can, and then leave the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
I mean...
We don't really have much choice. Hit me.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Get them comfortable. Apply
Oh, Peggy's writing this
pressure.
down.
Clean cloths when slowed. Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him,
You gotta leave it.
don't take
Yep.
it out. It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
Okay.
I wouldn't have thought of that. It makes sense, though. God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Glad you got it so far, because
Was
there's
it a
more
lot of
to go.
info?
This is a lot to remember. Are you sure you can't stay on the line?
We're wasting time. Please, just let me continue. If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it.
Hmm.
If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right.
Okay,
don't
I got all that.
bandages, elevate his legs.
A year's
keep
worth
him
of medical
warm,
school in 30 seconds.
This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding, find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can.
All right.
Good luck.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
Who's going to help get him to the hospital? I think I have just enough time to do this, and then that's going to be all the time I've got. Let's do another save. Oldest save is this one right here.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg?
Leave it!
It's gotta be hell. Should I pull it out?
Don't touch the knife. She sounds like she's from the same place as Murphy. Peggy finally releases the power button in 2. Exactly. I was wondering when that was coming. Sure, there's someone who works there as a freaking car or truck. You'd think. Get some material and tie it tight above the wound. Send someone from the hospital to the dude. Yeah, like a tourniquet. He wrestled gators. He has to know about wounds. You'd think so. Is there like one doctor and one nurse at the hospital? Probably. That's not game logic, though. Small town hospital? Maybe. Wouldn't call that a hospital. 3 piece of info, Peggy. Oh my god. Listen, all she's trained for is pressing buttons. Never pull it out. Wow. Okay.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure? I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
Mm-hmm. We need to secure the knife.
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled
Good
up
idea,
on
Casey.
top of the
Shut up,
dryer,
Peggy. We're not a team. There's no
cloths
we in
on the hood of the
team.
car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Got it. Wait. Did she say the rags were clean? Wait, laundry was clean, right? Frick, I missed what she said. Could you imagine his leg wound bleeding right now? Let me look. Pulls knife out. It is now. Yeah. Let me see if there's any blood under this knife. Oh yeah, there's a lot. Laundry on top of dryer. So it's clean. Rags on top of the hood of the car. Or her jacket. Once it gets slow, then we'll need something clean, right? So maybe... Would you use jacket for the leg? Oh, this is for the leg. Clean laundry for the stomach. Do you think it's going to be like that? Probably. This is for the leg, isn't it? Yeah. I think you're right. Good call, Koro.
Sorry about this, Casey. I think it's best we use your jacket. It's probably less likely to bleed through.
It's just a jacket. Give me a second. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest,
We're gonna
can I have
make
a
it.
word?
Casey, I'm going to have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
Oh, you wrote an email to Team
What if
17?
something happens?
We'll still be here. Just
Nice,
shout
Crystal.
if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
Peggy? Oh.
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night. Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
You're right. She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
She'll have to drive him?
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
I might. A little before you started working
Peggy is
here,
the worst.
K-Fam did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So,
Gator
how does
dude.
K-Fam's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the
Why
training
are we talking
day,
about this?
I don't know who knows first aid.
Could you call them and ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through the
Okay.
files in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right.
Now isn't the time
but
for
there are a
backstory,
couple
you
of
freak.
problems with that.
Naturally.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in
You
his
have a
safe.
key, right?
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away. Right. There is something else.
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them. You put them in a computer and they do
God,
something.
Peggy.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks. I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy. I'll just have to look around.
Why didn't Peggy just say all his stuff is going to be on
Good.
floppy disks?
I'll patch my mic down to the office so you'll hear me over the intercom.
Hey, what's going on, Calco? Well, she is useless. Yeah, we can't spend all night in this one call. Let me tell you about my childhood, Forrest. All right. Well, unfortunately, I am going to have to save it here. I do have a meeting starting up, so I guess we're playing this another day. Who knew? Who knew? Who knew? This game is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be, but that's all right. I've still been enjoying it. It's not been a burdensome time. Calco, hope you're having a good day so far. All right, friends, let's go to the tavern. This game will be done in 15 minutes tomorrow. Come back after the meeting. I wish I could. She has to give you all as much useless info as possible. I think so. Can we not use cereal? It's a bit of a trigger, right? Peggy's like those recipe websites. I don't care what your grandmother's kitchen smell like. Just tell me the friggin' ingredients. Very much so. Very much so. The future is floppy. That's what she said. Wait, really? She said that? Thanks for hanging out today, Potatoes. I've missed you. I'm glad things are doing. Glad you've been doing well, even if things are busy. We do just chat for like 3/4 of the stream these days. It's true. It's true. Future's floppy is my new motto. If you finish this tomorrow, will you please let me know in Discord? I will miss nearly all of the stream. I will sure let you know. All right, friends, I got to give out my thank yous, and then I do have to run. Let me close this. Crumble gifted the sub by Kirkules. Thank you very much, Kirk. Oh, that's weird. I put it above mods. Usually mods is first. Kirk, Octi, Coleman, Iron, thank you so much for being here and being members of the mod squad. Nonder, thank you for the raid, my friend. And then ARC members over there on Ko-fi. ARC, Bookpunk, Coleman, Iron, Phil, Peachy, and Spooky. Much appreciated, all friends. I think maybe we'll finish the game tomorrow. I'll be honest, I don't really know. But yeah, I do have to run. My meeting is starting up now, so I will see you all tomorrow for some more Killer Frequency. Maybe we'll finish it. Who knows? But yeah, have a great day, all. I'm going for a late nap. Sounds good, Chaotic. Much love, everybody. Have an amazing rest of your Thursday. I'll see you tomorrow, aka Friday. Take care of yourselves and others. Love ya. Bye.